Sunil Kumar was doing a comfortable job with electronic commerce company Amazon, as a chartered accountant, when he met a man who had traveled to the Antarctica. At the risk of running into an exaggeration, that encounter changed his life, or at least, altered it considerably. In 2011, the 27-year-old from Hyderabad participated in Jagriti Yatra, a 15-day-long, national train journey through India, to understand remote towns and villages through enterprise, where he met someone who had traveled to the 90th degree of the Earth. "I couldn't believe it," said Sunil. Till then he believed that only chosen ones could travel to Antarctica, one of the harshest places on the planet. Following that conversation, Sunil took a leap at the chance and applied to the International Antarctica Expedition, and to his surprise he was selected. "I didn't tell anyone for 4 days and kept reading and rereading my application to understand why they chose me. On some level, I still don't know why?" he said. But, Sunil does have any idea why he was selected. He used to work as a chartered accountant, and at least 9% of the board of directors of companies listed on the Indian Stock Exchange are from his fraternity. Can you imagine the amount of influence they can yield in a board meeting? If chartered accountants are equipped with the advantageous benefits of investing in sustainable and renewable energy, then they can carry that belief into the boardroom. It doesn't take long, and it is certainly not difficult to gauge Sunil's passion. He truly believes renewable energy is the way forward to maintain the longevity of this planet. Before he made his first journey to the North and South Pole, Sunil was in two minds about climate change, like most people are, he says. Of course, he is a believer now. In climate change, that is, not God. I was in two minds about climate change. But when I went there, I witnessed it firsthand. I saw the Larsen and Bichel's iceberg, which is bigger than the size of Hyderabad, and it has split because of global warming. All my preconceived notions about climate change were shattered. It was a wake-up call for me, he said. There was one night on the 10-day expedition where they had the option of camping right under the stars. Sunil opted for it, which entailed sleeping without a tent, just inside a sleeping bag on bare ice. They say you can see the Milky Way from Antarctica, once in a century. And that night, he saw it. I can't even begin to explain the experience in words. During that night, ice mountains were also breaking. In that moment I realized that I am just a tiny speck on this magnanimous earth. If Mother Nature wanted to, she could have killed me that night. But she didn't. Mother Nature is so humble despite being so powerful, and we specks are so arrogant and think we can overpower nature, said Sunil. He shared his epiphany with the expedition's leader, Robert Swan, who announced at the end of the trip that Sunil will be joining him for the 2018 expedition. India can't be ignored in the world, given its growth rate and huge young population. Sunil said he realized his purpose in that expedition to bring individuals at the center of altering climate change by altering their perceptions. Everyone needs to understand, he told India Times, that global warming cannot be stopped if everyone doesn't participate, and the first step can be as simple as walking to the Kirana grocery store instead of taking your vehicle. The former chartered accountant told us what his expedition leader, Robert Swan, told him. Right now the biggest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. Sunil, along with leader Robert, and 10 others will embark on the world's first Green South Pole expedition for a better planet in January 2018. Though the expedition is being funded by organizations around the world, Sunil has quit his job to give his full attention to raising funds, as 90 lakhs, to get him there. Sunil will fly from Hyderabad to Dubai to Peru and then take a flight to the 89th degree, from where they will start their expedition to the 90th degree, that is, the South Pole. They are going to survive the 10-day trip solely on clean energy to show the world that living sustainably is very much possible. If it can be done in world's harshest environment, then it sure can in easier life conditions. U.S. Space Agency NASA is providing them with solar energy to convert hard ice into hot water, which will be used for cooking. Siemens is giving them wind power apparatus, which the team will use to propel their bodies forward. And Shell is providing them with biofuel to power satellites that will make communication with the outside world possible. Some of the dangers he and the team might encounter during the trip are: 1. Antarctica isn't really the place for weekend trips. It's a place where scientists live for research. So just undertaking an expedition of this sort is dangerous enough, not to mention surviving on clean energy in a harsh environment, which has never been attempted before. 2. They face the risk of landslides and harsh weather. Temperatures will range from -40 to -50 degrees Celsius. Also, wind speed will be at least 200 miles per hour, which can significantly hamper their movement. 3. The team will only be carrying bare necessities on their back. Each member will carry about 80 kilograms, and if they don't constantly err on the side of caution, then they might extinguish their resources. Sunil will walk 100 kilometers for 10 days, and you can help